Are Chinese buffets a normal thing, or is that just like a Midwest thing?
We have them. We have them here. I don't go to them because they're not very good. Actually, the ones here might have been shut down because they were. I know it might have been shut down.
Fair.
But I mean, they do. If you're going for variety, which I think I argued on one of these episodes, is that the buffets with variety is all you need. So
you did. That is correct.
I think a Chinese buffet by that standard is exactly what I'm looking for.
That's
okay.
fair.
So the Chinese New Year is January 21st and February 20th.
Oh,
beginning with the new moon cycle in that age. So yeah,
gotcha.
you're just going by the Chinese New Year, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't have any resolutions yet because obviously I have a few weeks before my New Year.
Yeah,
but
you're still,
do you have?
Well, I normally do, and this year I felt like I've been running around so much I haven't sat down and thought about it. But I this weekend I think I'm going to look back at my last year's little document where I wrote them all down and see how I did. I don't really feel like searching for the document right now, but
okay.
I remember, I don't know that I did all that well. Okay, fine. Let me look. I know every year I make.
I got something. I can open this for the cold open and read this. Oh, I don't want to open it now.
I never said I wanted to open the document. I just said, should we cut this?
Okay.
Should we cut the resolution conversation short so we can continue it during the cold open? But yeah, no, it's.
You don't have to find it if you can't. It's fine. Do you know what some of the resolutions were? Because I have never done a New Year's resolution because I'm lazy and I know I will not follow through with it in any way.
Well, yeah, I do this exact same thing every year, and then every year I just do more. Gosh.
Gee whiz. I like to make fun of Christina a lot because she just goes golly all the time, and it makes me think she's in like Leave It to Beaver or some shit like that.
I honestly don't know what I titled it. Like, I'm not seeing anything that is explicitly titled 2024 New Year's resolution.
Wow. You set yourself up for failure from the beginning.
Yeah. I assume it's something that I saved. I would assume. I mean, I'm scrolling through the January documents, but maybe they're, I don't know. I do remember every year I make a movies watch list.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Because I love watching movies, and I still got about 50 left on 2023. About 20.
Oh my god!
About 20 left from this past year. 2023 was a bunch of classics. This past year was documentaries, and this year I'm shortening it down to only 4 book adaptations, so I'm gonna read 4 books and then watch the movies.
Only 4?
Because I was a super slow reader and I need the time to catch up on my other movies. So I'm just gonna make a list of just 4 movies so I can.
How many movies are on this list normally?
Well, now that I've done it a couple years, I can reasonably say that, or I can say that 70, around 70 to 100 is a reasonable number that I could attain. The list from 2023, I put 150 because I was really ambitious that year. 150 classic movies, no repeat directors, and
no repeat directors,
and I'm still catching up on it.
Okay, McKay, there are times where I talk to people in the normal world, and I'm like, yeah, I really like movies. I'm weirdly into movies and how they're made and all that shit. And then I talk to you.
I am weirdly into movies.
Hello, and welcome to a new year of Die on Any Hill. A year full of new hills to climb up and die horribly on, bleeding out as our compatriots watch. I'm your host, Auntie, joined by my co-host, McKay.
Hello.
Say hello.
Oh, hello. I'll say it twice.
Off to a great start.
I think there's a bit of a delay here.
No. Well, just be faster.
Sorry. I'm just going to try to anticipate. I'm going to hear 70% of your sentence and then just start talking.
That's fine.
And just assume that I can guess what the last 30% of the sentence will be.
That's usually what I do with you, so.
That's usually what I do with you also. It's okay, it's too slow with that. That one.
Good try.
Thanks.
So yeah, it's a new year. New year, new us, right?
That's right. I'm no longer the same.
We're not completely changed. We have once again risen from our vats, our new fresh clone bodies, to perish once more.
We are going to... Are you going to dye your hair? We should dye our hair this year.
No.
Okay.
I dyed my hair once. I'm good, okay? My hair is luscious.
What did you
and
dye?
I'm going to keep it that way. I had a blue streak for a little bit.
Nice. I missed that.
It turned green.
I missed the blue streak.
Yeah, you did. Streak. Thank God. It was not good.
Dang it. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and get us started. Sticking with our New Year's theme, I think that instead of celebrating every 12 months, we should scratch New Year's and make it New Month. And then at the end of every month, we watch, I don't know, it should be something else than a ball. Maybe something, I don't know, something cooler than a ball drop. I don't know where the tradition of the ball drop even came from, but
I don't either.
There's cooler shapes, like a decahedron or something, like something with some sides, or
not that lame sphere.
Or what is?
You're pondering the orbs. We're discussing rhombuses over here.
30. I think there should be 30 sides for the days of the month.
Oh, that's a good idea. What's that called?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, what's the name of that?
30-side shape called?
3D shape.
A shape with 30 sides is called a triacontagon.
No, that's the 2D version, though. What is it when it's in three-dimensional space?
A polygon? Like you talking about a polygon? I think it's still triacontagon.
What?
A triacontagon. You heard me.
A triacontagon.
Yes. There we go. I put it in the chat. That's the
triacontagon. This McKay, this is just the picture of feet. Why are you sending me feet pics again?
Crap. I think we should drop a giant foot every
giant foot.
Yeah. Because we're putting the foot down on our past month's self. That's a good pun. Okay, we count down to putting the foot down, and then a giant foot with 30 sides, with 30 toes, comes down. A toe for each day. And
yes, the great 30-toed foot.
It goes, and we all count down, and then we make resolutions for the month.
30 of them?
Well, however many you want, I guess. 30 is
what
kind
if
of a lot.
If it's a month that has 31 days, is it still a 30-toed foot?
No, it represents. They take the toes off or put the toes on, depending on the number of days. And this way, we're just better people all around, because everyone just gives up on their resolutions. Probably about January, February. That's how long is that?
Yeah.
It's about a month. So if we just actually celebrated it every month, everyone would be their best selves and ready to become their new best selves by the time their willpower is running out every month.
I really think you're kind of onto something here.
Yeah. So, and people just get tired of it because there's so much time in between the celebration of the ball dropping. We just got to shorten it. You could, for the different seasons, we could do like put a little sweater on the foot, or we could put swim trunks and glasses on the foot.
Is the foot like a holy object, or?
I mean, I wasn't going to say it was holy, but I'm sure people out there would see it as such.
Gotcha. Sure. Yeah, I really like this idea of like constant self-improvement. It's like every month you renew, and therefore, like like you said, by the end of the year, you should be a perfect person.
Right. Yeah. And the whole reason we're not perfect people is because it just takes too long. No one's sitting around for 365 days trying to constantly improve.
No. Yeah. That'd be ridiculous.
We just need someone else to tell us, okay, time to move on to the next goal. And so we can feel like we're starting fresh.
I had something, I promise. It was there.
What other New Year's resolutions are there that we would have to transfer? Or not resolutions, traditions.
I've never understood why do people sing Auld Lang Syne?
I have never seen that.
Oh,
that's something
never mind then. Apparently,
I mean, I'm vaguely familiar with that phrase. But I don't know what it is. How do you spell it?
It's a song.
Oddly.
I don't know.
Sing.
It's like AULD, AUD. I don't know.
It's a Scottish song, traditionally sung to bid farewell to the old year. Yeah, I've never ever seen someone sing this.
So first off, we're gonna need a whole new song for the brand new month, or to bid off the old month.
Yeah, songs about new months. I don't really know. I don't
know. I was gonna put Fireworks by Katy Perry out there.
That's good. Everybody collectively sings about becoming your best, your brightest, most explosive self.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, for sure.
We could change it to just change the song every month. It could be, Wake Me Up When September Ends for the start of October. It could be September by Earth, Wind, and Fire for September. And those are the only songs that have months in the title. But we would make more if we had a reason to.
Of course. It'd become a whole industry.
Yes, we would be creating jobs. It would be a whole new boost to the economy for people to. There isn't really a New Year's industry currently, but there would be.
Not really. I mean,
there would be a new month industry.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and I think it would cut down on because party stores, decorations, those kind of things, they have their time. There's one company that kind of handles all the cards and the gift bags and all the decorations and that stuff. But I think we would have new month stores, whole new businesses.
It's just the fact that most holidays are always come at the same time and the same time of year. You always know what the temperature is going to be. You know what the vibe's going to be. But new month, because it's so frequent, it's always a different temperature. There's always a different kind of vibe in the air. So there's different kinds of new months. Just depending on what the month is. There's going to be different parts of the celebration, right? You following me?
Yeah. Yeah, because, I gotcha.
Everyone just associates New Year's with it being kind of cold and chilly and But imagine how fun a new month would be if you could do a barbecue outside while it's happening, or have a pool party.
Oh yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah, which I guess is
everyone would have it off. It'd be a whole extra day, an extra federal holiday.
Right. 30 more days off every year.
Yeah,
that'd be fantastic.
30 more days off every year.
Wait a second. 12 more
30,
days off.
McKay?
12 more days off. every year. And for the Australians,
we are also adding 18 more months.
I have my first resolution is to learn how to count for 2025.
Okay, that's probably good.
But I'm going to give up on that by the end of January. So if
sure.
I had new month,
but then you'll have their new month.
Yeah, I'm just gonna celebrate it myself.
That's fair. You have fun with that.
Thanks.
Do you think it would, if we implemented this, or I guess when we implement this, because obviously
it's not a matter of if.
Right. Do you think, is it actually going to improve things, or is it just going to make that window where people lose steam for their resolution shorter? Like, like right now it's like a month that they have effort to do this and like the energy to do it. Do you think that's going to turn down into, the resolution's only going to last a week because they're so frequent?
No, I don't think so. I think humanity's a little better than we give them credit for. I think it's just every person's natural willpower only lasts, month and a half. And we just got to take advantage of that. I don't think it's proportional to the length of the year.
But I feel like people only stick with the resolution for a month because it's like, I have to stick with it. It's for the whole year. But then if it's monthly, people are going to be like, I can just do a new resolution next new month.
Maybe in the last 2 or 3 days, they'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to be nice to someone anymore because I can change that resolution in a couple days. But I don't I don't think so. I think we're generally strong-willed people, but scientifically, our willpower only lasts a month. So it's just
gotcha.
It's been proven that way.
There are studies.
Yeah. Let me Google it. How long does I don't even know what to Google for this.
I have no idea either. Good luck, man.
Never mind, forget it. I
New Year's, same us.
Did you see Party City's going under?
What?
Party City, they're closing
Party
all
City?
Stores. Yeah.
Las Vegas? No.
No. The big chain store.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's because New Year's just takes too long. No one's buying all their New Year's stuff because
that's true.
Yeah, if it was new month, Party City would still be with us.
Honestly, we should run for president.
You and me.
We should be
dual presidents.
We should be co-presidents.
We would be the first double president.
The first double president.
There's already been plenty of straight white male presidents, but what would be different is that there's two of them. The only thing that's what this country needs is two of them at the same time. So
yeah, but then it'd be awesome. We could do like the good president, bad president kind of thing.
Yeah. We'd have to every morning we'd rock paper scissors who gets to be good president, bad president.
Yes, exactly.
That would be great.
When you're bad president, you can be like, no, fuck the gays. And when you're the good president, you can be like, hey, how about we lower some taxes, baby?
Yeah. So, I do like this idea. Yeah,
we're so smart, man.
We are smart. I don't know what that has to do with the new month resolutions, but
I don't either. New month resolution. Let's start our campaign to become co-presidents.
We got 1 month to convince everybody. And
yes.
I guess actually,
has the inauguration happened already? It has?
No, it happens on January 20th, I think.
We can stop this brigade.
Yeah, we can stop
Wait, no, hold on.
January 6th, I believe, is where they I don't remember. I think January 6th is where they do some thing where they sign in the new president, which is why January 6th happened. They're storming the Capitol before they sign some documents or something. So we still got 3 more days to convince everybody that they need not just one old white guy, but two of them. Two young guys. That would be the other thing. It would be a huge representation for the youth. All the presidents have been super old. We really haven't had anyone to represent the demographic of people under 40. So
it's true. We could do this. We could be the light.
I think the one thing we can all agree on is this country could use a change. It could use it doesn't. We don't need more of the same.
Yeah.
We don't need the same old white single men up there.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Anyways, what were we talking about with new months? Was there something else?
That was all. That is all I have to say. That about wraps up my new month proposal.
I support this. When we get into the Oval Office, we will make this happen.
Yes. I can't wait. And I'm sure our listeners
also
can't wait as well.
I think my new month resolution is to, at some point this year, have a good segue into the next topic. It's not this episode.
But it will be sometime this month, though. You said my new month resolution is to this year.
Oh, shit, I did say month. Fuck!
Yeah, you already... When the thing is, if you say it for new month, it's binding. It's binding. So you already said it.
Legally?
Yes, it's legally binding. If you say my new month resolution is this, it's binding. So you're going to have a good segue this month.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe I don't want to do a resolution. You know, it's new year, new me, right? And so we take every year and we go, oh, I'm going to improve myself. I'm going to make myself a better person. And do we? No. We stay where we are. But
because it's too long. It's too much time.
Okay, yeah. Well, this is my take, not yours. Thank you.
Okay.
I think that instead of having New Year's resolutions, we should have New Year's relapses. 2025, become your worst self.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you think we gain out of that?
Well, one, we don't have the sense of failure and like guilt over failing our New Year's resolution. It's a lot easier to relapse than resolve.
We would have a whole lot of accomplishment. I think everyone would feel very accomplished. How does the system work? Are you like relapsing specifically on previous resolutions?
So I think I mostly picked New Year's relapse because it sounded good against New Year's resolution. But I think it's just every year we make a pledge to become a worse person, just in general. And whether that is, I'm going to stop working out. I'm going to eat more junk food. I'm going to kick a baby. Whatever it happens to be, just become a worse person.
And this is...
just for a year.
Just until next year when you become an even worse person.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Should it be like I feel like it should be an on-off thing. Like maybe we have 2 years of people becoming good, but then it's like by the third year, you're tired of trying to be good. And so it's like every third year we have the relapse.
Yeah, okay. I can get behind this. Like every third year we're like, ooh, let's be a little naughty.
So it's like in general, society is improving because it's 2 steps forward, then 1 step backwards.
Yeah, okay, so I can get behind this.
It's kind of like the purge idea. Except a lot less violent. Or maybe less.
Well, I mean, it depends on your relapse. That's up to you.
Maybe you want to be violent
just like
for the whole year.
Just like how I can't tell you what your New Year's resolution should be, I can't tell you what your New Year's relapse should be.
Exactly.
Just, pick one of the 7 deadly sins and go for that one, Yeah,
that's a good place to start. What do you think yours is going to be?
My New Year's relapse is going to be... Oh, shit, what's the funniest sin?
Sloth, maybe. No, is that funny?
No, I don't know. Hold on. My New Year's relapse, I think I'm going to follow pride. I think that's gonna be my seventh deadly sin. My sin of the 7 that I am picking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna.
I'm just gonna become.
Prideful.
Yeah, I'm gonna become way super arrogant. I'm gonna become really like full of myself. And honestly, I can feel like this year's about me. You know,
True.
It's all about me.
True.
This is Auntie's year.
This is the anti, and this is the anti.
It's the anti year
because you're going against what you normally do. What are all the 7 deadly sins? Let me find. I've got to find mine.
Pride, wrath, lust, gluttony, envy, sloth.
Oh, gluttony, 100%. I'm doing gluttony.
What's the last one? Greed. Greed is the last one.
Lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, envy, wrath, pride. And the virtues are chastity, temperance, charity, diligence,
lame,
kindness, patience, and humility.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Sorry.
As written by Pope Gregory in 590 AD.
Oh yeah, I know Greg. He was a great guy.
Yeah, lovely guy. All
P. Greggy, that's what we called him.
G. Reggy.
I said P. Greggy, damn it. I need to enunciate.
Okay. I personally am going with gluttony. I think that I'm just going to eat myself away. And I don't know, sounds good to me.
I mean, okay, I don't think that's fair because you and I have specific metabolisms that prevent us from gaining any weight whatsoever.
Well, that's why it's got to be a goal. That's why it's
I don't think that's going to be fair because you can be gluttonous and you'll be fine.
I mean, I may not be like massive, but I'll still look pretty terrible. I think it's not going to do me any favors. It's not like I may not like become like morbidly obese, but I definitely will not be in a good shape.
If you're not morbidly obese, are you truly gluttonous?
That's true. I think gluttonous really only applies to the morbidly obese. So.
It's okay. I feel like we shouldn't generalize.
Okay, never mind. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Listen.
We gotta keep our morbidly obese audience on here. You guys are doing great.
They have nothing better to do, so
you guys are doing great, and keep doing what you're doing.
Relapse. 2025. Become your worst self.
This is your year to the morbidly obese.
Yep.
All right.
So what should it be like trying to like parse out this system here? Should it be you have to pick one of the 7 deadly sins each year and that's what you kind of the tenets you follow that year? I mean, because obviously this is going to be a law when we become co-presidents.
Of course. We're comparing it to resolutions. I mean, I think the deadly sins are a good place to start. But like resolutions aren't necessarily the virtues. Those are more like, be good with money or travel to so many places. So like just taking the opposite of that is like, stay, never leave my living room. Be really just spend money as soon as I get it. Just basically the opposite of what you would say are the general resolutions.
Sure.
Eat as much processed chemicals as possible.
I just do that anyways.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I'm already feeling pretty accomplished. Like
That's good.
It's working for me. Like I feel.
Me too.
3 days honestly. In, these last 3 days have been a massive success as far as I'm concerned.
It is hard to see you. You have grown quite round.
That's yeah. Look
at 3
now. I think you got a pretty good view there.
Yeah, Just rotund, one would say. Definitely not scrawny.
The shape of a triacontagon.
A triacontagon.
Yeah. 30 sides to me.
Hmm. But yeah, I just think it's like not quite the purge. Obviously, you still can't break any laws, but you just need to become a worse person.
Well, what if? Okay, yeah. So there's still laws in place, but
and if you make it to a year where you can't relapse any further, like without breaking a law, then you
are you giving a pass?
You get a 3-day, 4-night vacation, all expense paid, to Hawaii.
Oh, it's just like a prize. So
yeah.
Nice. So you want to get as bad as possible, but if you break a law, that's too far.
Yeah, then you go to jail.
But if you can, yeah, okay. I like this idea. Can you imagine how terrible Hawaii would be if it's going to be mainly just people at their absolute worst selves?
I feel like that's Hawaii now.
Dang. What do you got against Hawaii?
Tourists are pretty bad, my guy.
I mean, fair enough, I guess. But now it's like guaranteed that everybody there is the worst of the worst that aren't in jail. So
yeah, just an island full of Karens.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's why it's its own island. You know.
Yeah,
we gotta
send the Karens.
We gotta keep them far away.
Keep them over there.
The contiguous states. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be like a Jurassic Park situation. We're on a separate island of Hawaii because, again, once we become co-presidents, all of this will be becoming law. That's where we ship all the Karens, and they're just in cages.
And the thing about Hawaii is that you can just kind of... The president, of course, has a button to erupt Hawaii anytime.
Yes.
Like the volcano. So
yeah.
Every now and then, we might have to clean the slate and just send a
Which
group
is fine.
And press that big red button Boop. In the second drawer on the desk in the Oval Office and erupt it. But I would say 9 out of 10 times. I mean,
that is your responsibility.
Vacation. Yeah. But someone's got to be bad president every now and then.
It's true. Whichever one of us is bad president that way, that day, gets to push the button to erupt Hawaii.
Yeah. Because
I feel like we would start fighting over who gets to be bad president then.
That's true. We probably would. I mean, it'd be fun to be bad president, but it would kind of suck when our term ended, and then everyone's like, "You were bad president more than the other guy." Like, what do you
don't lose at rock paper scissors.
I guess so. Just get really good at rock paper scissors. Rock paper scissors is there like a strategy? Are there I feel like there are professional versions.
Always go rock.
Really? Okay. So
always go rock.
My personal strategy is always go paper then.
Why? It's not going to work.
No reason.
You got to always go rock.
It's just my personal strategy, but no reason. Are there professional rock paper scissors? Because there's professional of every other random sport / activity.
Almost certainly.
Is there?
If slap boxing is a thing, then yes, there are absolutely professional rock paper. Oh my god, of course there are.
The
I've never been more sad to be correct.
Go to the WRPSA.com. The what does that stand for? The World Rock Paper Scissors Association. They have their own official gallery. Oh crap, I gotta close all these ads that pop up.
How the hell do you do professional, or I guess it's not professional.
The World Rock Paper Scissors Association, recognizes the potential in everyone to be a professional athlete without the need for strenuous training or strict dieting.
No. I will not stand by this.
This sounds This sounds right up the new month relapse goals. This sounds like something a professional
that is not a sport
relapser would do is join the World Rock Paper Scissors Association.
You are not an athlete if you are in the World Rock Paper Scissors Association. I'm sorry.
I think you are an athlete. RPS.
Well, you're wrong.
RPS is one of the most accessible sports globally, as anyone can compete professionally.
It's not a sport.
If you believe you have what it takes, now is the time to embrace your potential and go pro. Okay, here are the official rules.
Yeah, tell me.
There are no surprises there. What's what you already know. You do have
do you go on? Do you go on 3 or do you go on shoot?
You go on shoot, of course.
Obviously. At least they got that right.
Rock is internationally recognized by the closed fist where the thumb is not concealed. Paper is delivered in the same way as the rock, except that in this case the fingers and thumb are all extended and they face the same direction. The vertical paper or the handshake is strictly forbidden because it might resemble scissors and lead to confusion. Paper is the most challenging opening move because there's no indication of what you intend to do next, which is why my personal strategy is paper every time.
What? Does it actually say that?
I'm reading it to you right now, yes. The use of horizontal scissors is strictly forbidden as well because they can resemble the shape of paper. Opening with scissors is not a very smart move because your opponent will be able to guess what your signal is going to be easily and will be able to come up with a stronger signal.
What?
Listen, man, I'm just reading the rules to you here.
What sort of microsecond reflexes do people need to be to switch their hands in some like Naruto jutsu kind of bullshit?
Well, they're
freaking win.
These are professionals, okay?
No. These are losers. I shouldn't say that. If you enjoy rock paper scissors, great, good for you. And if you,
oh my gosh, the game. Here's a bunch of articles on their blog. The game of rock paper scissors turned ugly at an elementary school in Ocala when the school resource officer was called in because a student exposed himself in front of all the classmates playing rock paper scissors. As you can see,
why does this not surprise me?
Started as a game. Students were playing rock paper scissors when all this crap happened. This is only not sounding very professional.
It's not.
You know what? No, this is a real thing, and I think it makes our presidency more official too. People, this is if it's an official part of like what we do every morning when we get up and decide what we're gonna do that day for the country. We got to be members of the National Rock Paper Scissors Association, or else we're just doing like a little children's game.
We would have to make rock paper scissors the national sport, as much as that pains me.
Yeah,
but I really don't see another option here.
Everybody would be a pro athlete. Everyone in America could become a pro athlete if we did that. So.
Yeah, we'd become a nation of athletes under our presidency.
Yes. Everyone instantly becomes pro D1 athletes. They get to never leave their living room. They get to eat as much as they want. And they get to see cool explosions at Hawaii every now and then. Because we really haven't seen Hawaii do anything cool in a long time.
Yeah, when's the last time Hawaii exploded? Didn't a volcano go off in Hawaii like a few years ago?
I think there are ones that I think there are volcanoes that are constantly going off in tiny eruptions.
Oh, nice.
When did Hawaii last erupt? Oh yeah, November 27th, 2022.
Okay.
Mauna Loa began erupting.
What was that? One more time?
Mauna Loa began erupting on November 27th, 2022 during Kilauea's ongoing eruption, the first time since 1984 that both volcanoes were simultaneously erupting. Okay,
the president had a heyday that day.
Yeah, the volcanoes are just always kind of going off, but I think what the button does is just kind of all of them at once.
The button dumps a bunch of vinegar down into the volcano to make it go
we
off.
Always, yeah, above every volcano, there's like a big bucket of vinegar hanging there, and then you hit one of the buttons, and it just
yeah,
and then that'd be sick.
Yes, exactly. Stupid. All right. Thank you for listening. We're ending it. If you enjoyed this episode, hey, subscribe, leave us a review, recommend it to your friends. Yeah, anything you gotta add, McKay?
3, 2, 1. The foot has stepped.